I'm not surprised by Barack Obama, nor am I disappointed by Barack Obama, nor do I have any negative commentary about President Obama endorsing Hillary Clinton, other than what else do you expect? On the other hand, Elizabeth Warren, a person who is not in a position that she could not endorse prior to this point. Barack Obama is in a position that he absolutely should not have endorsed prior to this point. He had no business, and he would have had no business as a sitting president to weigh in on a Democratic primary. None whatsoever. However, Elizabeth Warren had every reason and opportunity and justification to endorse somebody before this point. And I'm just reminded of this friend I have on Twitter. She's an older lady. You know, we don't get along much these days because she is a fervent fervent Hillary Clinton supporter, and of course you guys know who I am. But there's one thing we agree on. There's only one thing that both of us agree. She's all in for Hillary Clinton. I'm all in for Bernie Sanders. The only thing we agree on is that Elizabeth Warren needs to sit down somewhere, because it doesn't demonstrate bravery. I've said this, and I'm going to continue to say this. It doesn't demonstrate bravery. It doesn't demonstrate leadership. It doesn't demonstrate anything other than you're going to take the easy road out and sit and wait until the firefight is done to run in and try to look like a champion and a hero. And I'm just not a fan of that type of leadership. Thank you, Benjamin. Thanks for reminding yourself of this. Speaking of types of leadership that I'm not a fan of, I'm going to explain to everyone why I'm not a supporter of Jill Stein, because I got a lot of questions about that. So somebody before the end of the show, make sure I discuss that. But back to Hillary Clinton and the endorsement by Elizabeth Warren. I mean, I am not surprised at this point. I was surprised in the primary as quiet as she was. But now that she's proven to be who, unfortunately, we started putting two and two together through the primaries, and we saw that she just was not that leader who's going to jump out there and help define a defining moment. She wasn't that leader. And so now that we understood that to be the case, I'm no longer surprised by the fact that she's waiting to now until the race is essentially over to make this endorsement. I'm just regurgitating the reality that she is proving not to be the leader that we need at the helm of this progressive movement. And I'll leave it like that.